everybody. Welcome to the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show. I am your host, Isaac Skin and Bones Jones. We have with us today the head coach of the Glen Rose Beavers, Mark Kehner. This interview is brought to you by the SBJ Production Company. All equipment used to film this stuff, besides Aaron's awesome iPhone, is property of them. And a big thank you to our other sponsors, Aronson Fencing Company, the Weatherford Heating and Air Company, and Larry's Pizza. All right, Coach, first question. What is Mayflower's scheme, offensive, defensively? How are you going to stop it? Part two, they have two really solid, high-powered running backs. How are you going to stop them?
Yeah, that's the tough part. They've only been playing with one of them to this point of the year and still hanging 50 points a game on people. So, Coach Weatherford in the defense, we've got the work cut out for us. We've got to tackle extremely well. The key to that is be in the right spot at the right time to be able to make that tackle. So that's going to be huge for us. If we can prevent big plays tonight, then we give ourselves a chance. If we let him run wild or either one of them run wild, then we're going to be in trouble because that's not who we are. We're not a big play team.
Yeah, that's one thing. They put up 40-plus points in all their games so far, haven't they?
Yeah, right at 50 points a game.
All right, next question. The last time y'all faced off was in 2011, correct?
You know that more than I do. I don't know, man. I know we scrimmaged them last fall. That's the last time I said I faced them. So I don't know in a real game. Who knows?
One more thing we do want to talk about. The keys to victory as far as offensive side, you being the head coach. I want you to tell the fans, execution-wise on offense, what does Mayflower plan to do to stop y'all on the ball?
If I'm them, I'm going to load the box. I'm going to take our run game away with Jashawn, and if we take him away, then we got to throw the football. If we hit those passes tonight, then we're going to be in great shape. If we miss them like we've done the first season, then we're going to be in trouble because they're going to put 8 guys in the box. It's hard to run the football like that. So if we throw the ball well tonight, then we're going to be in good shape. If we don't, then we could be in trouble.
Gotcha. All right, this is Friday, so for the J&A's Fun Fact Friday, Coach, why are you addicted to Mountain Dew?
Man, everybody thinks it jacks them up. It actually calms this guy down. So as long as I have Mountain Dew in my system, I'm level-headed. When you see me acting kind of stupid, it's because nobody brought me a Mountain Dew that day.
I know everybody, even me growing up playing sports, had a pregame ritual. What is it like for a head coach? Do you have a way that you calm, outside of Mountain Dew, of course, do you go in the locker room just to talk to yourself, calm yourself down, or what's the one thing you do every pregame just to settle yourself down?
I actually just go in my office because, as the AD as well, you've got a million questions throughout the day, and it's crazy. People just drive you insane, and they don't mean anything bad, but the million questions you get in a day eventually get on your nerves. So you just kind of go in your office and close the door, lock it, act like you're on the phone, nobody bothers you. So if I can get 5 minutes of that, then that's a good day for me for a game.
All right, Coach. Well, last question. Outside of winning and losing, what's the one thing you want to see this team improve on going into this week and next week? Just one thing.
Just play hard and execute. If we do those things right there, I think we're going to be in good shape. And, man, I'll take that at any of my teams. We prepared this week, so if we'll do that tonight, then, good things will happen to us.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We'll put this on YouTube, and a big thank you to the people tuning in on Facebook and Instagram. This is the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show. I'm your host, Isaac Skin and Bones Jones. This is the head coach of the Beavers, Coach Mark Kehner. Coach, we appreciate you for your time. Y'all stay tuned. We'll go down to the pregame.
Swag.
All right, everybody, welcome to the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show. I'm your host, Isaac Skin and Bones Jones. This is your co-host, Aaron the Sneaky Mule Weatherford, and your other co-host, Riley Shuffield. Riley, why don't you give us a breakdown of this game first? What's going on?
Well, I think Mayflower's not getting a good push up front, even though the score's Glen Rose 17, Mayflower 14. I don't think there's a good push up front from Mayflower. I think they could do a whole lot better, up front. Glen Rose, they're looking good. They lost a little bit of momentum there at the end of the half due to some major issues, but I think both teams are looking really good right now, and it'll be a hard-fought battle to see who wins this one.
Aaron, what's your breakdown and your take so far?
Offensively for Glen Rose, I think they're doing a pretty good job. Like Riley said, though, at the end of the half, they just kind of lost momentum. their defense stepped up big time at the end of the half right there. I thought they did pretty good right there. Offensively, Glen Rose just needs to keep doing what they're doing and limit penalties and turnovers. That's the biggest thing for them. Mayflower, on the other hand, their biggest thing is turnovers also and penalties. I think they have like 5-10 penalties, at least 10 penalties, which has killed them so far in this game. But other than that, like Riley said, I think it's going to be a good second half and a hard-fought battle between both teams.
And so stopping these two dynamic running backs is something that's really plagued Glen Rose. You know, I picked Mayflower to win by 7, and it's 17-14 right now at the half. I've been thoroughly surprised by the way Glen Rose has been able to execute and move the ball. Big shout out again to their kicker Colby Steed. He had, I think, 2 punts inside the 20, one inside the 15. Did a great job. That's one thing a lot of coaches, or not coaches, but a lot of fans take for granted is a good kicker. Riley, what does Glen Rose got to do to keep this lead?
Honestly, to keep the lead defensively, that line, they're gonna have to get more drive. There's been no issues pass block. He's had plenty of time to throw in the pocket. You know, they got to work on their run, run block. The swim moves up front are killing them right now, and major holding penalties. Shutting down that back, Simmons is everything to them right now. If they can get their keys up front, they will be okay. But that's just not letting him through gaps, closing gaps, making them bounce outside, and I think they'll be okay.
But a big thank you to our sponsors, Larry's Pizza, the Weatherford Heating and Air Company, and the Anderson Fencing Company. And great job by them. They do a great job building fences, fixing air conditioners, and making pizza. We could not do the show without them. And a big thank you to our followers. I'm really anxious to see how this game turns out. We're going to try to get a post-game interview with some of the players from the winning team, so y'all stay tuned for that. Your score is currently 17-14. We will see y'all at the post-game show. This is the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show. Thank y'all for tuning in. We have with us today two Glen Rose athletes. We have Daylen Baldwin and Jashawn Cox. Guys, give us a recap of the game so far.
We won.
Say it right. Baldwin?
Hey, man, we smashed them out early and finished it like that, man. That's all I got to say. They weren't ready. We were, though. Yeah, we were ready. That's all I got to say. Yeah, we were ready.
Hey, I'm gonna personally apologize to every single one of y'all. Me and Aaron, we had picks for the pie. We chose 10 games to pick from. The winners and the loser with the least amount of picks right gets pied in the face. I picked Mayflower by 7 points, and I was wrong by a long shot, guys. Y'all did a great job. Jashawn, the run game, man, tell us about it.
It was tough, but eventually it worked out. Eventually.
Baldwin, let me tell you something, man. We were talking about it on our Facebook live stream. To me, especially me and Aaron, knowing Joshua, you have a lot of traits that Joshua Lowry had back when he was a senior, being Mighty Mouse and going out there. Didn't care about anything, just executing on defense. What's your mindset going out there when you're trying to defend your home turf?
Man, my mindset is people try to come in here and think they can beat us, and I just don't see that happening ever, man. Especially my height. I've always been challenged my whole life. People don't think I could do it, but I'm proving it wrong right now. So hopefully I can continue to kill it on the football field, and once the rest of the season comes, I can hopefully kill it on the mat as well.
All right, guys, last question. What are you going to take from this week going into next week to win your next game?
Remember 2 mistakes that they scored on? Gotta stop that. No, can't happen. We're planning on cleaning all of our mistakes up next week. We're going to come ready. We're going to come back for business Monday. We're going to enjoy this the weekend, though. We're going to come back for business Monday, though.
That's right. That was a big deal because potentially the winner of this game gets the first round bye and gets home advantage all the way to the finals, which is huge. I was telling them, man, this team, y'all coming out and playing bauxite, y'all have matured so much in the last couple of weeks. It's been phenomenal. I want y'all to tell me, too, about the kicker, Colby Steed, and a phenomenal job he's done.
Colby to go. Hey, Colby's to go, man. I see D1 in his future, bro. He's killing it, man. And hell, he put up some points that we needed real big time in this game, and shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he's got a leg for sure. Someone give that man a scholarship right now. This is Jashawn Cox and Daylen Baldwin. This is the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show. We want to say a big thank you to our post-game sponsor, the Anderson Fencing Company. We couldn't do this without our sponsors. A big thank you to the Glen Rose Athletic Department and these guys for chipping in for an interview. Guys, congratulations. Enjoy the win. We will see y'all next week. Appreciate it. This is the J&A Armchair Quarterback Show.